Good morning, Year 5. Okay, we now have day 4 of our focus on fluency. So hopefully by this time you're starting to get the idea of the concepts that we are applying and hopefully maybe getting a bit quicker as well. Hopefully this will also be the first day where I haven't got a mistake on the answer sheet, but time will tell. Okay, I'm going to flip over your questions. I'm going to ask you to pause your video and time yourself for 10 minutes and then come back for the answers. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you've had a good go at them. Here are your 10 answers. As I said before, hopefully there's no mistakes on today's, but we'll soon find out. Okay, number 1, 4/10 and 3/10 should have been able to do in your head. Remember, the denominator stays the same. The answer was 7/10. This one is using the same concept as we did earlier in the week, but when we multiplied by 10, we moved the digits one place to the left. Because we're dividing, the number's going to get smaller, so we move it one digit to the right. So the hundreds become tens, the tens become ones, and the ones would become tenths, but because there aren't any, we don't need to write them in. Okay, this time we had something. Take away 5,498 equals 2,817. This has to be the bigger number, doesn't it? So the only way you're going to get that logically is by adding these two together, and that is indeed what you have to do. 120 times 90. Well, 12 times 9 is 108. Make that 10 times bigger. 120 times 9 is 1,080. And make it 10 times bigger again, 10,800. Okay, this next one I have done for you, just so you can see my working out and how we got to the answer 487. Number 6, hopefully you've had a look at solving mentally. A tenth of something is if you split it into 10 equal groups. So 120 divided by 10 is 12. And then you've got 3 of them. So 12 times 3 is 36. Here is 13 times 73. If you want to see the written method, check yours. Number 8, you might have had to go written method for this one. You might have had to go mentally, but it's a subtraction calculation. Remember, when you've got any calculations involving decimals, do make sure you are following our usual place value rules and lining up the decimal point. Number 9 was another mental calculation. There are a few ways you could have done it. You could have just gone back 4 tens. You could have gone back 100 and added 60. However you did it, the answer was 775. And then last one, 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5. Which is 125. 1 cubed, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 125 take away 1 is 124. Hopefully you're seeing an improvement day on day. If you're finding it tricky, do watch the video more than once and see if you can spot where you've gone wrong. You could also go back to earlier videos if you wanted to check any methods. Okay, today's problem is zids and zods. So if you wanted to have a go at that at home, there it is for you. And I'll be back tomorrow with our last focus on fluency.